Hello everybody, Richard Morwood here from VEMA Trader. In this video, we're going to be showing how to connect your Bitget account up to your VEMA Trader account so you can start trading through VEMA Trader. We'll also be looking at a few common issues we hear from customers to do with, hey, I've connected my API, but I can't see the funds. Where are they? So we'll go through how to troubleshoot some of those as well. I'm here in VEMA Trader on the dashboard on a brand new account. So if I come to the top right-hand corner and go to the wallet icon, you can see I have no other exchange account connected. If you've got an existing account connected for another exchange, perfectly fine, no troubles whatsoever. I'm going to move my mouse down to the Add Exchange Account button. Click on that. That's going to take me straight to the My Account Trading Account section. Make sure your exchange is set to Bitget. And now let's switch over to Bitget to generate an API key and a secret. I've logged in to Bitget. I'm on my account dashboard. If you're not on this screen, then in the top right-hand corner, go ahead and click on your profile. That'll take you to the same dashboard screen. On my Bitget dashboard, I'm going to go to the left-hand side and to security. Before you can set up an API key in Bitget, you'll need to have two forms of two-factor authentication set up on your account. I've got mine set up for email verification and the Google Authenticator. You don't have to use those two. You can use any combination of two. These are the ones I prefer. I mean, you don't really want to be like the SEC of America and get SIM swapped attacked through your phone number. So if you don't already have two forms of two-factor authentication connected, pause the video and get two of them set up right now. Once you have two forms of two-factor authentication connected, on the left-hand side, we're going to go to API keys. In the first drop-down, you can either choose to connect up your main account or a sub-account. I'm going to create for a main account, but if sub-accounts are the way you want to go for it. Set up a sub-account, and then on API keys, you would choose the sub-account. But I've got the main account connected, and I'm going to come here to create API key. I'm going to choose the system generated API key option. In the note, I'm going to call this VEMA Trader. And the passphrase is a password for the API key. You can enter anything into this one, though I would highly recommend you use a different password than the password to your Bitget account. The only place you're going to use this passphrase is when connecting the API up to VEMA Trader, or if you wanted to go and regenerate the API keys for a different application. I don't really know why you'd want to do that though. So I'm going to use a passphrase here, and I'm never ever going to use it anywhere ever again. Once I've put it into VEMA Trader, I don't really need to know what it is. Scrolling down, we can set the permission types that will apply to this API key. We're going to choose futures orders, futures holdings, and spot trade. We do not need to select any other options. In fact, I'd recommend that you go through and make sure you don't have any other ones selected. Particularly, you do not want to give VEMA access to withdraw from your account. We do not want access to withdraw from your account. There is no purpose of having that thing ticked. The only three we need: futures, orders, holdings, and spot trade. Nothing else. I'm going to click on next, and now it's time to do the security verification. You don't want to be a silly head like me and sit there going, where is my email verification? I haven't got it yet. You've got to click the send button. Yes, that one took me a few minutes to figure out where my email was. Once you've filled both of those in, go ahead and click on confirm. That will generate you some API keys. Do not click confirm yet. Do not click confirm. You want to take this API key, click copy in the top right-hand corner of the pop-up, go into VEMA Trader and put the API key in, go back to Bitget, grab the secret, click on copy, go to VEMA Trader, paste it in, and then add in your passphrase that you set up on the API key in Bitget. Whoops, I forgot to fill in my account name, so I'm going to call this one VEMA Bitget. And now we can click on add key. Done. We have now connected our Bitget account up to VEMA Trader and are ready to trade. Awesome. So give it a minute or two, go to the top right-hand corner of VEMA Trader and click on the wallet icon. You'll be able to see that you've got some balance inside of your Bitget account. All right, now if you're not seeing a balance there, but you are seeing that Bitget is connected, then let's go through a few things that you can double check. Let's jump back over to Bitget. We can click on confirm this now, and let's go back to our dashboard. My dashboard says that I have got some account value in BTC. Well, I want to do futures trading, so I'm going to switch that one over to USDT by clicking on the drop down. But you'll see the value of the USD says close to 1,700. But if I go back to VEMA Trader says I've only got 723. So hang on, where's that extra money gone? Switching back over to Bitget, near the top right hand corner, we've got the wallet icon. We'll click on that, and that'll take us to the asset overview. On the assets page, you'll see that it does have the total balance in USDT, but it's split up. It's got some of it in the spot account and some of it in the futures account. 900-ish in spot and 700 in futures. 723, that's the same value that VEMA Trader is reading in the VEMA Trader wallet. VEMA reads from the Bitget futures account. A common mistake we'll see from people is they've transferred their funds into their Bitget account and it's all in the spot account. There's none of it in the futures account. To transfer it, we would go up to the top right hand corner and click on transfer. The next issue we might see from people is that, hey, I want to transfer everything from my spot to my futures account. Note that mine says roughly $970. I'm going to come up to my transfer button in Bitget, and you'll see it says it's going to transfer from the spot account into the futures account. That's great. And I'll go and I'll say the transfer amount. Let's click on max, and hey, it says there's only $2. Where's that all gone? If you're not seeing the full amount that your spot account wallet says it has, then it's going to be because you have orders open on spot trading or you have positions open. You'll need to go and close those positions for the USDT to become available. If you want to keep your position open, awesome, go for that. But that's where your funds are hiding. Once we've gone ahead and transferred the funds from spot to futures, if you come back up to your wallet, you'll see that the futures has increased itself by, in my case, $2, yeehaw. And then we'll give VEMA Trader a minute or 3 for it to update the balance. And now we can see the funds are available for VEMA Trader to trade with. And with that, we are now ready to get trading inside of VEMA Trader, trading on Bitget. If you've run into any troubles along the way, feel free to get in touch with us by emailing support@vematrader.com. We'd love to help you get moving again. Happy trading!